What's happening, amazing, awesome people? Giving you another episode with more Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment on the Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to it. So last time, because we just finished our story for Rauru, Zelda, and Minoru the other day, because we were taking on the striking raid, was it? So let me go over and see whatever it's called. Or whatever we just beaten. So I know because there's a lot to take in. So let's just go and press on R. So let me see whatever this story that we just finished. Okay, so I finished the one called Striking North. So that's the third of this main story that we finished for chapter 2. So it seems like that we still got here is a long way to push through. So we just finished all of each 3. So now, all of these are 5 got completed already. We got between the Striking North, Beneath the Blood Moon, and the Hylian Temples. So, both were our 5. So, I think we're all done now. So, let's just do what this construct is telling us to do. So, we were supposed to take on the quest, which is called the Importance of Fire. Recently, I contacted with a traveler who lacks the necessary material to even start a fire. Nobody should be without such a vital supplies, so I like to gather a few in a fuss to make his life a little bit easier. Okay then, so let's just gather all of the material that we have. So and we go and look at the reward, so we gain the ability to camp pre-battle. Okay, we can do that. Alright, so we go gather the material first, and here it is. So I've already got completed. And we could do the one called Insurgent of a Quiet Mind. His Majesty had trained diligently despite all his other duties, and now he prepared a new place to meditate in the Tenaga Cannon Temple. As a such, he asked us to procure some material that can heighten his mental state and keep him focused. Okay then, so we gain use of the Tenaga's meditation hall. Alright then, so let's do gain that ability.
Most impressive.
Okay, so it's impressive really because we can actually see what's going on about this Tenaga meditation hall. Utilize the art of deep meditation to practice combat in a dreamlike setting. Okay, so we get here is this little simulation area of this hall. Okay, so we get the Tenaga meditation hall. So it remote the corner of a Tenaga, the canon ideal for deep meditation on the arts of warfare. Okay, so I don't mind we pay any attention of going to the Tenaga meditation hall right now, because there is a lot we need to take in. So this here is called a brand new feature. Lady Minoru has added a new feature to Lady Zelda Period Pad, by which if you assign any material in your possession, it will tell you where more of the material can be found. Let's gather some material to help her test this functionality straight away. Alright, let's do. Alright, so we got a brand new feature completed. Okay, so this here is a material sensor. Assign a question to the material sensor to track the location of required materials. You can also search for specific materials or enemies that needed for a side quest. Fair enough. Okay, now I'm assuming there is still much more that we haven't done. Okay, so we get here, it's base of challenges going on here. Okay, so let's try to get each character up to speed. Now, hold on just a sec, hold on. Now, there is something else to it. So, there's another quest which it says Hylian Battle Arts. But clearly I had to reach his full potential. So, we are out of ask some of the soldiers who came with us to show him a couple of moves. Probably gonna need stuff to thank him with, though. Okay then, so we get here is a mysterious construct that can upgrade one of its basic action and one-handed weapons. Okay then, well, let's accept that. Okay, here it is. So, it seems like this mysterious construct can learn double. Well, technically, if we go and press on S, then we might see what's happening for this mysterious construct to pull up one of his strong attacks. So, we'll find out later, soon enough. Now, let's go find ourselves a... Now, wait a second. Now, what are we doing here? Okay, well, we can't go there just yet. I'm trying to find where the research base is. The weapon research base. That's what it used to be called. Okay, so, let's... Hold on, what is dismantling weapons? I want a weapon that can be dismantled to obtain zonite steel. If a weapon has a seal, you can transfer one of the zonite steel when dismantling, allowing you to apply that seal to a slot when enhancing another weapon later. Okay, fair enough. So let's go and start off with these three. So we'll start off with the mysterious construct. So this is the mysterious construct held the Zonite sword. So he'll be holding on to the one called now wait just a sec. So there's so many options. Okay, so this mysterious construct can't get the high guard sword. He had no interest in getting it because it didn't get a lock. Okay, so we gotta boost him up more. We gotta get him nice and strong. Okay, and we'll do the same one for Raru. Okay, well, I don't have to look at the tutorial right now, or whatever he had to say. Now, let's just steady on. Okay, so Raru's speed of light will have to increase up by level 5. So, let's get that enhanced. Okay, and actually, hold on a second. Hold on. I want to go back. So, what about this dismantling weapons? So, what happens? Okay, so we only got here is one of its Zonite longsword. So, if we dismantle it, what will happen? So, it go turn into a Zonite steel. Okay, dismantling weapon cannot be undone. Are you certain you wish to proceed? I don't care. Okay, so we can take one of its Zonite steel that we just dismantled. Okay, but we'll do the best we could. So we're going to head on back to the world map over here. So let's try to do the one for. But actually, this one isn't so bad. So let's just try something easier. So this here say concern for the citizen. Okay, while traveling through Hyrule Field, Kalamo and the others come across a swarm of flying monsters. Concern for the citizens of Hyrule. Type in requested that the party deal with the aerial menace at once. Okay, so looks to be because we're dealing up against a lot of these main enemies over here. Alright, well things could get a bit interesting, so let's go and abort that.
Go wandering off, bud.
Okay, well it doesn't really matter because we gotta to get each of the guys up to speed. Supplying material to camps. Supplying material to camp before deploying will grant the beneficial combat effect during the upcoming battle. Alright then, so let's make sure that we're in camp. Okay, so it's changing camp effect. Press minus before supplying material to swap it in your newly acquired camp effect. Okay, but I'll gladly keep that in mind. Okay, so you know what? We can get another of these big hardy radish. And what else is here? Okay, so we'll do more of his muddle bud. Okay, you know, we can keep going. And what else is here? Okay, so we should definitely get here is the Hardy Truffle, cause we gotta keep raising up more ESP so that they can't increase up their level up that quick. Okay, and let's get the electric Saphlina. So that would gain a little bit of their movement speed by 4%. Okay, and I think we're set now. Alright, we're good. So we can press onward. Alright, well, now let's go make haste. Let's go to war. Alright, so we got here with next tutorial something let's say for Hyrule Field. Alright, well nothing we can go over right now. Let's just start our next battle.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming out to here like this. We can't just sit back and let the monster terrorize our home. Hey, no problem. My brother got a knack for rushing into fights anyway, so I'm sure that we have it ended up helping one way or another. Okay, so this mysterious construct got here is this circle like a Link does. But I know because when you're playing Age of Calamity, because Link can perform the surf attack. That's basically how we see the same energy like this mysterious construct can do when he go do his surf attack. Well, it's super insane, really. You know that you're just as bad as my bird running off into danger like that. How could I not? Hyrule is under attack, so it's only natural my fighting spirit burns bright. Sure, if you say so. Okay, well, we still got the skill, and I'm taking control as Typhon now. So let's try this shit. We go press and hold Y, and then press, hold on. So, I want to time this. Another one trying to destroy the way of life. Do your words, I won't be stopped that easily. Or maybe you could have tried dodging instead of letting the defender get so close to you. Okay, so we can pair up with Typhon and start throwing bombs right back at the choo-choo as teamwork. Okay, so we can each gain a level up. Very good. Okay, so a moblin did appear. So let's make haste. Okay, so we're gonna figure what's inside that box. So that very was gonna be a battery. That was nested with me, everyone. Okay, so we mysteriously construct our dots. Is that all you had to say? Let's hear how loud your fire roars. Sorry, my buddy here is not the roaring kind of guy, but I'm sure you can tell you to give him this all he got. You know, Typhon, I'm impressed that we're working together better than I expected. Well, of course, a great amount of things like after all, it's almost an easy fighting with you as it is with Quino. I mean, it would be really cool if we play as Quino as our new playable character. Okay, so we're gonna try dodging that. And then, hold on, what can we do? Okay, no, let's use Dazzle Fruit Charge. Alright, so we're gonna break his points. Suck it up. So we're dealing with Viz Moblin over here. Alright, and it's done. Thank you again for coming to help. I owe you Kalemo. And you too, Kalemo Buzz. It was nothing. Oh, what a traveling powder for if it were not going to show up with a near hand. Okay, here he is. So, concern for the citizen is complete. Okay, so we can keep that up. So, Kalemo is one top of his game here. So, he's on level 20 now. So, we see that Mysterious Construct and Typhon both got level 19. That's good for them. Alright, well, we'll keep at it. So, we did complete one of his, perform one sensor strike between Typhon and Kalemo. So, that already got completed. Okay, and here's our reward. We got here is 3 of those Zonite Steel in one hand. Alright, so we'll keep at it. So, we can make haste. And not entirely sure if there are any new quests available coming up yet. So, we're going to add to the hand page and find out what's going to happen. Okay, now bad news is that we don't have one of his silence shrooms, so we had to get 5 at least. Yeah, I remember those silence shrooms, those blue funky things. I don't think we have those yet, so we're gonna have to find out later. So what other challenges do we have to do here? Okay, so you know what? Now this here is for Hyrule. So whenever a particular Hylian warrior finds himself struggling in the defense of Hyrule, he remembers the time when he was cut off from the main army and fighting for his life, but only to be rescued by Kalemo and the mysterious construct. Okay then, so now look at here. So we're only dealing up against these 5 enemies. Okay, so if there's anything new going on in the depths, no, I'm afraid so. No, so it's just something that lurks up only in the surface. Now, let's take on the one for Hyrule. So, we're going to embark. Okay, so Kalemo, I need you to sit this one now, cause I need Typhon to keep up. Well, you're already at level 20, so you're good. So, it's that we need to get each 2 up to speed more. Okay, so let's go back to camp. And we want to make sure that we get more of his big hardy radish increasing more. Okay, what else is here? Okay, so we'll get more of his ember going. Okay, so we'll start off with the shot fruit. And what else? Okay, so we'll do the hightail lizard too. And yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so that should be good enough. Alright, so we can make onward to Hyrule.
On my way.
Alright, well, we do got a pretty long war coming up. So, let's be prepared what comes necessary. Okay, and we're still well, it's still the same old tutorial that says Hyrule Field. What's up, bud? You see someone out here? Okay, well, we got monsters incoming. Now, let's figure where we need to be going. Okay, so it's around here. So what's happening? All I wanted was to serve my homeland, but it appeared today I meet at my end without having accomplished a single thing. Yeah, I always want to read a lot quicker than that. That guy's not looking so good. We gotta help him. And we should. Let's go back now and let him support. Who are you two? Reinforcements? Okay, pick up materials. Yeah, more or less. My big time for rushing to help. Oh, what are you doing out here all by yourself? You fall behind or something? Yes, I was separated from the rest of our squadron while trying to hold off a bed of monsters. And right there when I felt I broke and free of them, an entire order arrived in their support. Okay, so we're only dealing with at least 150 monsters lying all over the Hyrule. Thanks to you both, I would have never survived if that onslaught without your help. Hey, no time to be relaxing just yet. My blood is still raring to the fight, which means that there gotta be more monsters out there somewhere. Okay, so what we got here is a blue bot bokoblin approaching. Okay, so we have to defeat 2. Now, let's carry on. So, let's go and split up. We're gonna go to allies. And let's see here. Okay, so Typhon, I want you to go and investigate this blue bot bokoblin up to your north. And I got east. Okay, so I got hit by both bats there. There's only one thing that I can do for Hyrule now. Okay, what is it? Okay, what's happening? Allow me to fight beside you. I cannot ignore those who would have threatened the safety of our lands. Okay, so now we get to play as a Quino, as our new character. Alright, so an elite Hylian soldier who swings at a giant two-handed sword with ease. And it will do anything to protect his beloved Hyrule. So here's a strong attack while elite cutting waves that can strike distant enemies. Okay then? So we can stay a while by playing as Quino. So what he got going on with his unique skills? So he got hurling slash and defensive charge. Okay, so volts were his 2. Okay, so we are going up against this big blue bot bokoblin over here. Okay, and we'll see Typhon helping alongside. Okay, so Typhon, I'll let you take this one. Alright, so we're gonna follow up. I hope his Majesty and the others are alright. Ganondorf is to the blame for the treachery. Ganondorf? Pretty sure that's who those ladies that control the shade they kept talking about. I mean, that's whatever she's talking about. Okay, so he is the chief of Gerudo people. I never considered him to be particularly trustworthy, but this is beyond the realm of imagining. Okay, so let's just use bomb flowers instead. Curse of my lack of composure. It should be no surprise it led to this. Not only could I not protect my kingdom, I could have barely keep my own person safe. It is a difficult truth to accept, but I must grow stronger. Okay, now let me go and get Quino. I gotta keep playing him more. Alright, so we're dealing with the blue moblin over here. Okay, so let's go switch out Typhon. Typhon, you up? Okay, so we can press this hold this time. Alright, so let's keep pressing hold. Or maybe not. Okay, so how about we do this? So can we just try? Well, I don't know if we had time this. Okay, so we tried parrying it because I always wanted that timing because we could deflect our shield by parrying it. Hey, that's going on. You're almost as good at this as my butt here. What an extraordinary construct! How can I attain that kind of power? Okay, so a shade just appeared. So let's go investigate. Alright, so we'll go clear a pathway. So we probably need to get eliminated. So they all gotta get knocked out. And we get to go and investigate what's up at the north. It's them, but the same occurs to creatures that attack my friends. Alright, so we're gonna pick up their pose. Yeah, well, these shades be a lurker in the depths everywhere. So we might as well take out both shades and continue making haste. Okay, so this here is the mother of all shades. Okay, let's go for Leaping Slice. I always wanted that time in. Oh wait, oh no, wrong button. I don't mean to press the start. Okay, so now we got 2 shades. Oh wait, there are 3 of them? Hold on, let's go with special. It is my sworn duty to protect His Majesty and all of Hyrule. I will prevail no matter what that takes. Yes sir, Quino. You have your respect. You're just keeping your duty from your king and for Hyrule. If that's whatever he's good at. You know, you got a real knack for holding down the rare nearly as much as my buddy then. Okay, so let's go for his weak point. Go for it, Quino. Okay, so we're gonna try sensing up. Come on. Where's my Sense Strike at? Alright, there it is. Okay, so we're Sense Striking with the help alongside this mysterious construct. Or was that the Typhon? Okay, well I think I just Sense Strike on the Typhon, I don't know. Alright, I think it's over now. Now that the battle is finished, I wish to ask you something. Might I join you in your travels? Sure, if you want to, but let me tell you, this stuff's not easy. You're really set on tagging along? I am, when one day I hope to grow just as strong as you and your construct companion. So that whenever I next encounter His Majesty, I'm not to hold him back as I've done in the past. Okay, so this is for Hyrule completed. Okay, so we all gain a level up. So it seems like that we just added Quino to the team. So everybody is catching up. Every single one. Okay, so now that's good. Now this mysterious construct only got a little bit more ESP to go, so he'll be on level 21 just like Typhon. Alright, and Quino is on level 18. And we each gain more reward. Well, we'll put that in good use later on. Alright, so I think we are all done now. So we are back here in the parapet. Okay, so here's Quino, the Hylian Warrior. A young man whose innate descent of justice drove him to serve his kingdom as a soldier. Okay, raised a well-bred and noble, he is optimistic and intelligent, although his youthful inexperience occasionally show through. Okay then, so let's go confirm A. And pretty sure we still got here is still so much more. Okay, so we did assign this quest to do recruit 1 ally as a battle reward. Okay, so we already finished that. And we take one of this a tree branch and 300 rubies. Very nice. Okay, what is this? A powerful rebuild. Some Hylian soldiers asked men by budget to help fix a few houses that got destroyed, and it sounds like the job gonna call for plenty of heavy lifting. Don't think on my budget will need it or anything, but we better bring in some material to boost our strength. Okay, so now this a mysterious construct where we'll get an upgrade for a basic action for the 2-handed weapons. Okay, let's assist that. Alright, there it is. So it's done. So with the mysterious construct can actually perform 2 strong attacks. Very good. Okay, so this here is a relieving pressure. Gotta say, Quino has really been worrying me lately. Poor guy is always beating himself up before not being tough enough. So what he needed is some tasty food to take his mind off of all the pressure of war. Okay, man. Now let's do assist that.
I'll strive for even higher heights.
Alright, that's a good lad you are. Okay, so he can perform strong attack twice. Good for him. And we'll go and check what else is here. So now we still can't do the quest called Sneaky Idea. So we still don't have the silent shroom. So what is it? Okay, so I think this here may seem important. So we want to do the one called Rescuing the Hylian Soldiers. Okay, so we have to complete this challenge to liberate the territory. Do we really want to do that? Okay, it doesn't really matter. We can at least try. Okay, so when a band of retreating Hylian soldiers find themselves trapped by monsters, Kalemo and his ability to head to a Hyrule Field to save the day. Okay, so look at here. So we got between 4 of each main enemies that we gotta go defeat. So we got between the boss Bokoblin, the Moblin, the Lizalfo, and one of its red Bokoblin. So yeah, now let's get the party started.
Never been good at sitting still. Maybe this.
Okay, so we only got 2 baby party radicks left. So yeah, we really gotta get that wide open. So we gotta get everyone up to speed with more of its ESP. So let's make sure we keep at it. Okay, so we'll do one of this Ember. So we'll get the special attack charge rate increasing. And what else? Okay, we'll do the Staminoka Best. And what else? Okay, so is there anything good? Okay, so let's keep that coming. So we'll take 1 flint. And we'll start by supplying. Okay, so that's all we need. So we don't need anything about this movement speed right now. So let's make haste again. Yeah, I'd rather prefer that we go do 1 more. So we're taking Quino with us. So we wanted to keep training Quino more. So yeah, now let's just go back to the field in battle. And let's go train our Quino more. Look, bud, those soldiers are getting attacked. Come on, we gotta help them out. And we should. Alright, so let's go for... Well, actually, we're gonna go for Power Surge. And we'll do Flame Emitter. Okay, so we're gonna rope these guys. I can't hold out much longer. Don't worry, I got your back. You won't hold up much longer. Not much longer you have to. I appreciate the assistance. Okay then. So let's go and rescue one of his Hylian Captain. So he's right around the corner. So he's somewhere at east. I didn't expect him to be so strong. But you know what? I want to go play as Quino. Alright, because we want to take a rest with by playing the mysterious construct. So we gotta train Quino more. Okay, so we got here the sea of Lizalfos crawling everywhere. So we might as well go clear those guys out. I appreciate this really. Okay, so we can still make haste. So what's going on? Okay, so now we still gotta rescue a Hylian Captain. Alright, so be it. Time to show little what a Karak can do. Somebody help! Okay, so let's go with decisive charge. Or what is it? Oh, defensive charge. I said defensive charge. What the heck? I mean, I have not even seen any letters. Have you have enough? Okay, so just knock me out. And now we got here is this big Bokoblin. Oh, come on, go again. Okay, so we can throw multiple time bombs at it, and then we can follow up. Okay, so I don't got any more battery. Well, I'll get some more. So how we do this? Okay, so we want to use the D-stick, and then assign to go use the battery. Okay, we'll go with more defensive charge. Oh wait, you're gonna do the stomp. Watch out for that. Okay, so let's try this. Oh my god, you're gonna go baseball on me. Okay, so we just go for a double strong attack. Okay, so if just plan on running me over, and we'll go finish it off. Very good success. That's what we're safe and sound, right? Guess that we got here just in the nick of time. Okay, so we just rescued the allies for the defending Hyrule Field. Okay, very good. Here's our victory. We got our victory success. Alright, and we are one top again of a training Typhon a little bit more. Okay, so he's a level 19. He's getting much better of the training. Okay, so here it is. So I think we did complete the one for deploying Quino and the mysterious construct to a battle. Okay, well, that already got completed. So we can keep that coming. And here it is. So we got here is 10 of the silence room. Okay, and we got 10 of the stand bulb, 10 of the honey lizard, and 500 rubies. Okay, so that's all we can take. So let's confirm A and move on. Okay, so that was totally about it. Reclaiming territory. Complete a certain challenges to the pushback against the demon kings of forces and reclaim occupied territory. On rare occasions, a nearby region that may also become free of Ganondorf's influence upon completing these challenges. Okay, fair. So it looks to be because we still got here is 2 more to get completed here. So we can finish up this quest here called Sneaky Idea. Okay, so more and more monsters have been showing up lately, and the Typhon is planning to take them all out. Just they gotta find some stuff to help him sneak up on the darn things. Okay, man. Now let's get that finished. So Typhon is gonna get one of his upgrades for his basic action. So let's go bring all the materials.
Just what I was hoping for.
And here it is. So it seems like that Typhon got one of his strong attacks increasing. Okay, and we'll do the one called Shielding the Hylian Soldiers. A number of retreating Hylian soldiers were unable to shake of their monster pursuers and remain trapped on Hyrule Field. Seeing visit Kalemo and his bird to face off with the threat so that every last soldier can escape. Okay, man. So let's go and embark right now.
We make camp together. This could work.
And we really got it to keep raising more ESP. So I don't want one of this big hardy rabbits to go to waste. So I want to see what else is here. So we really gotta keep. Hold on. What the heck? Okay, I must have hit the B button. My bad. Where do we last pick off? Okay, so I want to keep raising some more ESP. And let's see what else is here. Okay, so what can raise more of the special attack charge rate? Okay, well, nothing big yet, so come on. What the heck is going on? Okay, so we'll do bomb flowers. And then this Hyrule herb. Okay, that's perfect. I'll take it. So we'll get half a special attack charge rate and half ESP. We're good. Alright, let's be on. Alright, so the battle has finally begun. Okay, so what we got going on here? Okay, so it looked to me because you can use the D stick to go over to see whatever hints you got going on. What's taking both of us so long? Come on, we better lend them a hand. Look there, that constructor is here to help us. Everyone prepared to withdraw at once. Okay, so this guy is on armor. So let's see, we need the Boko Swift Cutter. Okay, we can do that. So we want to break his armor and then go to his weak point. Okay, so that's why we have here is the Boko Swift Cutter already equipped for. So for what? The fan? The way it's clear and move. Okay, so we have to help the Hylian Captain reach the escape point. Okay, let's make sure we do that. So we want to make sure these Bokoblin gets clear first. So we can't have one of this Hylian Captain take damage. Okay, so we're still fighting in war. Okay, so we want to make sure that we guard the Hylian Captain as a life. So we don't want this Hylian Captain taking further damage. So we got here more monster approaching. So yeah, so this guy's saying enemy reinforcements. Okay, so let's go for Rising Spiral. Okay, let me see here. Now, did he have anything good? Okay, well we can still go learn Rocket, but actually, hold on. So can we try equipping for Rocket? Okay, so let's try assigning it. Well, actually, hold on. So if we go to materials, so the only guy here is free of the Stone Talus Heavy Strike, which I still have on me. So if we select Rocket, let's see. Now we go use the Stone Talus Heavy Strike. Okay, let's try one. So we go press on ZR. Really? Yeah, because it's a cool new feature because it's the same redesign like when you're playing as Link, so you can actually go and use your Ultra Hand to start by crafting, so you're really something special. Yeah, but as I was saying, because you can go and fuse whichever weapon you want, and you'll see how much damage the weapon that fully enhanced, because you have more of an amount to take out enemies. So we got here is another boss for Goblin coming up. So let's use Rising Spiral. Alright, so we keep at it. Oh whoa, why is there a red Goblin there? Okay, no, I'm gonna switch to Quino. So I want Quino to keep up. Okay, so we can switch to Typhon. Alright, let's go follow. Oh wait, we can sense now. Alright, everybody on me, on Typhon. Keep your eye focused. Okay, so it's between Typhon and the mysterious construct. We made it out safely. I don't know who you are, but you have our endless gratitude. Well, that wasn't so bad. Come on, bud. Time for us to get moving too. Okay, well that is one of the source quests we ever took in. Okay, so here it is. So it seems like that Quino is up to speed more. So now we saw because the mysterious construct and Typhon are both on level 22. Alright, well that's good for them. Okay, and we had to perform free fuse attack for 2 out of 3. Okay, so we're getting close, so we gotta do one more. Alright, so we can take everything we want. I mean, there's nothing we can go over right now. So we should be just have fun. Okay, so that's one of this challenge complete. Okay, so we got here is one more for Zelda and Hyrule, which they say look into the future. Despite the horror of the day when Sonia's secret was stolen and the Demon King's raid began, Hyrule and Zelda continued to put their grief and regret aside as they attempt to save as many lives as possible. Okay then, so let's get the party started. So we got the Hinot, the big boss Bokoblin, and one of it's a red Bokoblin. So let's get the show on the road. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we equip, so let's just take as much as we like. Okay, so we can keep taking everything. And yeah, we should be all good. Okay, so we can take as much as we like. So we can gain a minimum of ESP and a minimum of movement speed. And we should be just fine. So we'll have more of an amount of super charge attack rate increasing more. So we can just keep that coming. So we'll do one more for Zelda and Hyrule. We should be good to go. There are even more monsters than I expected. Gyarados must be responsible. Almost surely, yes. And our people are in great danger. We must hurry to the rescue. Alright, so let's go clear a path then. So we'll go use Piercing Light to clear a path. So who are we dealing with? Okay, so now we got here is this Bokoblin in armor. I didn't expect them to be so strong. Okay, so let's just keep a hold with one battery. So we got it to break its armor. But let's just try strong attack, see what happens. We'll try strong attack. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, we can press the R. Okay, we'll go with one of that. Somebody help! Okay, so we gotta go help this Hylian Captain. There's still more soldiers under attack. How can the two of us ever hope to save all of them? Zelda, circumstances may seem dire, but we must stay calm and through even the worst of storms. For now, let's focus on the problem directly before us. We can surely succeed if we work together. Okay, so let's use Ball Light. Okay, so I don't want nothing hitting me. Okay, so now we can switch up to Rauru. Okay, so we employed 2 enemy weaknesses that Rauru got completed for the side quest. Very good. Okay, so Zelda's saying we got more enemies incoming. So let's make sure we get more batteries. Alright, so we get that Flurry Rush. And we make sure the boss Bokoblin go down. And we'll get another Flurry Rush. I mean, so lucky we able to get that fast timing there when we're timing the Flurry Rush. I'm right behind you. Yeah, when we time the Flurry Rush, we get so lucky. That's how much we get good at the game. Okay, Zelda, you're up next. Go work on more of your magic on your Blade of Light. Okay, so now we're going back to Sense Striking with Rauru. Oh, damn, that's a heavy amount of damage. That's crazy insane. Alright, so let's go break his weak point right now. Okay, it's time. Finish it off. I'm ashamed to need your help like this, but thank you for providing it. Okay, so we only got one more coming up. So we got here is a He-Nuts approaching. Okay, so I think it's time now. So take the heart, friend. We shall see this through. Okay, wait. I did not know I can do that. Okay, Rauru, you up next. Alright, so we'll get the follow-up and keep breaking this weak point of its gauge. And sure, why not? Let's go with Shock Emitter. We'll keep electrifying it. And then we'll get the weak point smash. Alright, nice and easy. Alright, so we'll go with Heaven Piercer again. And go with one of our special. Okay, so now we can still get the follow-up. Alright, keep at it. Alright, so it's getting itself back up. Well, it's gonna lose. So we'll finish up with the Phalanx first. You have my thanks, Zelda. I never have a minute to save everyone without your help. Even so, it was your strength that saw us through. Alone I would be powerless. Okay, there it is. So here's our victory success. So we just rescued one of his Hylian Captain. We did clear 3 of the monsters. Very nice. And we see what magically is about to happen. So Zelda grew a level up. So she's on level 21 now. And Rauru's on level 25. And we take 6,896 of the rubies. Okay, so here it is. So that's one of Rauru's side quests complete. So we can still keep taking everything if we like. Alright then, I think we are all done here. So everything in the surface should be completed. Okay, so I believe that's gonna be all it, you guys. So I do think we should probably take on the one called Shadow in the Snow. So I really want that to get done. So I'm gonna put the one further at the west, cause we've been training up for this. So we got this mysterious construct and Kalamo up to speed. So they are way beyond level 20. So we're going to take on the Shadow in the Snow. So that's something y'all gonna have to stay tuned and find out later. So next time we'll go through to the blizzard and see whatever lies ahead. Well, whatever is going on. I mean, we might as well stay tuned and find out later. So, that's about it, guys. So, thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. So, if you enjoyed me, so you want to see more on Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll stay updated and notified to all my news and awesome videos up your way. So, that's going to be all it for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We'll be picking more in next one. So, TK guys, and I hope to talk to you in the next video.